Welcome to our pay-per-view special. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. This, the site of our championship fight. Scheduled for 12 rounds, welterweights going at it between these two great warriors. Emanuel Augustus' ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him. Ellis is making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring.
And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, the Mongoose, Ellis.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. We have a guy here who shows a lot of head movement defensively. Now, there's three pillars to defense in boxing. What do you make of moving your head?
Well, those three pillars is one moving your head, obviously, the other's blocking, the other's using your legs. When you're moving your head, usually you're looking to be aggressive. You're looking to get inside where you can do damage as well as make a miss.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. There it is! On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. Another jab comes in. Oh, he falls victim to that big hook. Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joe, he can't use his legs right now, so he wishes, and it's too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not going to be there for him.
Ellis is really working well. That last round, he was accurate. Look at the punch numbers. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
When you're leading up to a fight, sparring is so critically important. How important is it that you have sparring partners that really act as a scout ahead towards the opponent you're going to be facing?
You know, that's a great question, and it depends where you are in your career. In the early part of the career, you know, it doesn't matter as much. You just want to get your fighter consistent in the areas he needs to be consistent with whoever you got him in there with, and then you improve as you start to develop. And then you give him different looks whenever you can. But when you're fighting a big fight, you know exactly who you're fighting. Well, you want a guy that height. You want a guy that size because mentally you want your fighter to know that he's been in with that guy, to feel like I've already fought with this guy. And obviously you want him to be ready to deal with all the physical dimensions he's going to see that night.
Good counter by Augustus. Oh, and there you go. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Final 10 seconds.
Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab. Okay, you're doing good. Keep
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Able to dismiss it. He just missed that shot up top. Comes back with an overhand right. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Wow, is he defensively sound. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
keep working the jab.
A good counter by Augustus. Way to block there. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
Emanuel Augustus is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Good-looking two-punch combination there. Ellis is giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he could do something to sort of, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Another flush shot to the head. Ellis' statistics really shine in that last round. You can see that he was able to land more punches than his opponent. Now, it's not black and white. You land more punches, you win the round. But in this case, I do think he's up on the scorecards based on that round.
Yeah, I believe he is too. You know, you're looking at it, and you just feel that he's got control of the pace, the tempo. You know, he's winning the fight, but there's a risk there because he's starting to throw a lot of punches, sometimes a little carelessly. That's going to leave him a little bit open to a counter.
Oh, he is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice-looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
Ellis is doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Good combination. That's exactly what he wanted to do, backing him up against the ropes. Emanuel Augustus has gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Ellis is doing a superb job on the inside, keeping busy landing shots. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Ellis is in control here. You can just look at this fight for 10 seconds and you've seen everything you need to see because there hasn't been a moment where it hasn't been his fight.
Yeah, you know, you talk about those sins. A lot of times people say there's 7 virtues, there's 7 sins out there. One of the sins that you hear about is greed. That's the only thing that can beat him right now, is if he gets greedy.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. You know, I wonder if he's taking his man lightly because he is up on the scorecards, but you can see that he is being pressured and pushed.
You know, he's in there with a real solid guy. I don't think he's taking him lightly. It's just that he's in there in the kind of waters he's never been before, deep waters, and he's swimming harder than he's ever had to swim before.
Good looking counter punch. No, he missed that right. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Ellis. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Ellis is doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pocket.
Oh, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Emanuel Augustus has got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye. Oh, that's got to hurt. Oh, and he goes down. First knockdown tonight. From a big shot, now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Good block by Augustus. What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use G's, he used distance.
Emanuel Augustus able to land the counterpunch. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Nice counterpunch by Emanuel Augustus. Emanuel Augustus has been taking a lot of punishment. He's undoubtedly losing this fight. I don't think he can win it if it stays this way, Teddy.
No, he's fallen too far behind. He's gotten to that point of no return now. He needs a knockout or at least a knockdown to get back into play.
You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy. Don't worry about it. The swelling is nothing.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
Punches in bunches, working well. Ellis is doing a really nice job of just boxing smart here. He really has found that good balance that you look for, Teddy.
Yeah, he has. First of all, he understands his identity, and he's brought it to this match.
Holy cow! What a destructive hook to the head by Ellis. Ellis is doing really well on the outside. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Emanuel Augustus' opponent is having a field day here. I mean, just so accurate upstairs, but there's one reason he's so accurate. He's not moving his head.
No, he's not at all. And if he's not going to move his head, at least do something else. Catch and pitch. What I mean by that, Joe, is block and then pitch right back. Keep your opponent honest. He's not doing that either.
Ellis's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Tried the hook, didn't get it. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Able to counter that attack. Ellis has had success so far just based on his pure hand and foot speed. But there is some concern.
Yeah, you got a guy with a real fast car. He needs a racetrack. He needs the right place to use that speed to kind of run with it a little bit. Right now, his opponent needs to change that landscape. Don't give him that racetrack. Step out of range a little bit and leave him there. Let him shadow box, but don't stay in a position where he can be effective.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Emanuel Augustus. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Ellis is in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards the win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that defense.
Oh, and there you go. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He is stunned there, and now he ties up.
He ties up, and he was allowed to tie up, and that's what...
He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knock. And there's the bell. He is saved by the bell. Oh, boy, Teddy, he's in a world of hurt now. Only 60 seconds in front of him.
And you know what? Less than 60 seconds. It took him 5 seconds to get him on that stool. So right now, they can't concentrate just on telling him things, and he needs to be told why he got hit. But they got to get ice on him, and they got to, right now, they have to revive him.
Emanuel Augustus has got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Ellis. There's another right hand. Ellis has got a real acquired skill here, and that is the ability to pick your shots and land them.
So you hear the saying when people say, do you know what time it is? You have to know what time it is. He knows what time it is. He knows when to throw a certain punch.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. He missed with that headshot. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Emanuel Augustus is not the same fighter that we've known him to be, not the same fighter that he was earlier in this fight. Ever since that knockdown, things have changed dramatically.
Yeah, Joe, if you got caught the punch, he got caught, you'd be a little bit tentative too. But you're not a fighter, you're not making a...
Oh! Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. Fight is over. Ellis is gonna have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached, his opponent out. He's the victor.
The Mongoose, Ellis.
Ellis has done it his way. Still champion of the world, a winner here tonight.
Well, he told us he had a dream where he was still the champ. All that